The solid color build challenge is a pretty popular build challenge here in the Sims 4 community. It's pretty self-explanatory. Your entire build has to be one solid color. If there's an item that you can't buy because it isn't in that color, then you're out of luck. But what if we decided to take that challenge times 6? This video is actually inspired by Karen and Connie. They did this kind of challenge some time ago, so please go check out their videos if you have not already. We are, of course, in San Sequoia. What world would be better for this kind of build, honestly? Something that's really colorful and rainbow, but also it's perfect for a row of townhouses since this world is inspired by San Francisco. But we're on this lot here. It is a 50 by 40, which is a little bit intimidating, but we're just gonna go ahead and let's get started. The rules to this are simple. I am going to basically color drench, in modern terms, this entire build that I'm starting. We're just gonna build a row of townhouses here. So first and foremost, let me show you the floor plan for all of these townhomes because they're all going to be the same shape, same size, layout, everything. So I have a floor plan on my second screen as always, but for the first floor is actually going to be a pretty interesting floor because basically the bottom floor is going to be where there is going to be a sort of a garage area. It's going to be about like this size, give or take. And then we have a bedroom downstairs, and then there's going to be this long hallway here. Oh, and this room here will be a bathroom. And essentially with this space, I don't necessarily have to have this be like a garage with a car in it. We can put other things in it as well. And then we're going to put a set of stairs right here, just in the front. This will be like the entryway. So this will be our second floor. And there's going to be a little bathroom right here. And then this back room here, I think will be the kitchen, I'm going to say. This will also include a dining space. It's going to be pretty small. And then we have a living room here, just something simple. A nice little bay window here, of course, just to kind of add some shape. And then right here is going to be a little kind of landing area. I'm just going to draw this right here. And then this will be like a big long hallway section. And then we can go back downstairs and add a staircase right here, I think. I think I'm going to make it just one tile wide. And then same for upstairs. I'm going to do another staircase. I'm actually going to do it, I think, in the same spot. Maybe I could put it here, actually. Something like this, perhaps. And then I can just kind of put a wall around this. It makes this really narrow, though. Ooh, hold on. I actually found a little trick. I got rid of the wall bit under that staircase and then just put this over top of it. And I think I'm going to actually make this room here a bit bigger. And I think I'm actually going to make this kitchen a bit smaller. Maybe we can put the dining space here and then a living space and then the kitchen. That's better. And then we can move on to the third floor, and it's going to be basically the same shape. We're keeping this home, or well, let me rephrase that. We're keeping these homes a very simple shape because otherwise, I don't know, I feel like it would be really difficult, especially with all these different colors, because whenever I say solid color, it's going to be everything is the same color in these builds. We've got a main bedroom here, and then we're going to put a bathroom here, and then there's going to be 2 more bedrooms upstairs, and then these rooms are going to share this bathroom here, and it's going to be like a little Jack and Jill bathroom kind of situation. And that is the shape. Very straightforward, very, very simple. I really, really like it. Let me go ahead and we're just going to add some roofing. I thought simplicity would be best with this build because otherwise it's going to get very complicated with all the colors. And when I mean everything is going to be the same color, that includes the stairs, the railing, the windows, everything. The only thing I'm going to kind of nix is the landscaping. Obviously, there's not really that much of a variety with landscaping. If we just did solid colors, only the greenhouse would get it. But let me go ahead and I will copy this house over 6 times and then I'll be back with you right there at the end. Okay, so here are the townhomes. A pretty simple layout. I really love this look, but basically each house is going to be a solid color like I said. Now, I was going to do purple, but y'all, I can't do purple. We have one purple toilet in this entire game, which, I mean, yeah, nobody has a purple toilet, so obviously, but the one that is like a proper toilet is this one, and that's not purple, that's pink. and teal. So we're just not going to do purple. The 6 colors that we're going to be doing are pink, red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. And of course, we're going to start with a pretty iconic one, pink. All right, so let's start with the exterior. First and foremost, we got to pick out some siding and some trim and the like. This one is definitely going to be paying a huge bit of homage to Trixie Mattel. You remember that meme that was circling around with like the solid black townhouse and then the pink one right next to it, and it was like, that's Trixie and Katya. You remember that? I think I'm gonna do this hot pink on the upper floor because this really is like bam, you can see it from a mile away. And then maybe like the base can be like maybe a softer pink, like this one from the Life and Death pack. I think that actually kind of looks nice. Ooh, but wait a minute, this pink is very pretty. I know I just said I liked that hot pink. Ooh, yes, it goes with this really well. Stairs, we don't have very much options, so I'm just gonna go with these basic ones. Actually, that's a really, really pretty color. It's kind of like a corally pink, but I think it works pretty well. We did get a matching railing with these stairs as well. However, I feel like those would look really good. And then we do have a matching staircase or railing here that goes with this. Just put that right there. And then we do need to put in some flooring. We don't have very many options with flooring. So I'm thinking, do we use this? I mean, it kind of is a vibe. This is from Get Together. It isn't the best match, but I think out of everything, oh, hold on. The marble is kind of a moment. I mean, we're not here for perfection. Oh, and that right there for the pathway, that looks beautiful. As for the roofing, thankfully, we just have, a pink trim that came with the base game. I'm actually going to adjust the eaves for this one. And then the roof pattern is definitely got to be this one or this one. Ooh, that one's much better because it matches that kind of soft baby pink. And then the next bit is trim. We only have one trim, but it's a good trim, so we'll go and use it. I think that looks good. And honestly, we should go in with a bit of some kind of room up here. I may just do it like for all 6 of these homes. This is something I didn't think of, but it might depend. But we'll add that trim right there on that floor here, and that looks cute. And then maybe we should add a different texture up here on this roof section just for a little bit of a fun little change up. Ooh, like this metal roofing there is kind of cute. Or do we do this soft pink? That almost looks white now. I feel like anything we do actually would look really interesting. So I kind of like the idea of doing like this metal or something. I decided I'm going to use that. I think that looks kind of fun. I don't know. All right, now that we've picked that out, let's go ahead and choose the windows. Thankfully, we got pink windows in the base game. Look at how beautiful. But let's take a look at the others first before we jump to those. Oh, these are perfect. These are from For Rent. How beautiful is that? They look so good right there for those like bay windows. I think like a little window just like that would look really cute too. Is there a good door from For Rent? Oh my goodness. For Rent is coming in to the clutch today. Is there like a double window that I could put here? Because I could put this one here. I don't really see one, but this window is beautiful. It's not really solid pink though, because there are other colors in there. Ooh, this one's very pretty. There's white there though. I'm trying to make it as solid as possible, so we'll just use that. I think that looks so cute, but we can't really exactly use that for every room in the house. So maybe we can just use these really basic ones on the side. I think they look really good and they help the kind of color of these stairs kind of work with the rest. So I'm just going to go in and add just some windows throughout the house. All those windows are placed. I may move them around here and there. I do want to add like a little bit of a like driveway there maybe, and then we do need a kind of garage door here, and I'm not really 100% sure if I can do that. Ooh, wait a minute, that kind of works. I didn't even know there was a pink swatch to this. How interesting. Let's also find a back door here for this area. Maybe this? Ooh, there's a sliding door right there. That's perfect. And then the interior doors, I think I'm just going to go simple, even though there is white on this door. And then for the second floor here, like the main living floor, we'll use these archways from the Love Struck expansion pack. They are solid pink and they are gorgeous. And then upstairs on the final floor, I'm going to use the regular door here for like the main bedroom and bathroom. But for the kids' rooms, I'm going to use these because they are more pink. But like, look at that. They've got like some chalk drawing on them. I think that looks really, really cute. And I'm thinking I'll just use the same doors here as part of like this Jack and Jill bathroom. It's going to be kind of cramped, but we'll make it work. All right, so let me go ahead. I'll put some of the basic saucer lights down. Don't worry, I will be removing these because they are not technically pink, but I'm just placing this down so we can see a little bit better today. Let's just start by picking out the flooring and the wallpapers. For the entry, I do think I want to put like a wall here. I kind of want to even put a wall right here and then have there be a door here that leads to that bottom floor. So let's go to pink. And what is the vibe for this house? I mean, clearly it's very pink. So we could go with just a nice simple pink carpet, but I want this hallway to be like more of like either a tile or a wood floor. We don't have any wood floors. So I guess I could just go with a nice simple tile. Ooh, I love this one, but it isn't completely pink. It's almost completely pink. I think I'm going to make the exception be white if it's mostly pink. For the living room, we'll just go with a simple pink carpet. The kitchen, I want to use this pink tile. Oh, that's so pretty. And then maybe for the bathroom, ooh, I like this one. That one's got some yellow in it though. The marble though, ooh, she's pretty. And then for the staircases, I am just going to replace them all with the pink version of that. We'll do carpet for the bedrooms just because I love that. But honestly, ooh, wait a minute. These have like, oh my goodness, I didn't realize it was only on one side. That's awesome. I think for the kids' rooms though, in hindsight, I really want them to be a little bit different. So maybe we can use this shag carpet for one, and maybe this like, is it giraffe print? I'm not sure. This fun animal print for the other. This main floor, I guess we can just continue using this tiling. It's just so pretty. And then for the bathroom here, I'll use this one. And then maybe for their bathroom, they get like a really hot pink one. And then for the bottom floor here, this will be a garage. So I'm not really sure. I guess we can just use this from the outside. And then this bedroom is probably going to be for more like a teenager. And I'm thinking maybe we'll go with something funky. Maybe this one? I don't know. That's not solid pink though. Maybe we can just go with a regular old pink. I think that looks pretty. And then for this bathroom downstairs, maybe we'll use this pink tiling just to change it up a little bit. And then maybe we can use this down here too. I don't know. I think that looks kind of pretty. Okay, flooring is picked out. Let's pick out all the wallpapers now. For the garage here, I think I'm just going to use this concrete kind of thing from Life and Death. For this teens room downstairs, maybe we can just go with like a nice muted pink. This actually matches the windows and the carpets perfectly. I feel like this wallpaper here from the Pastel Pop kit is really going to come in handy for this build. And then for this bathroom, I want it to be like, ooh, that's beautiful. I love that. Okay, downstairs is good. The second floor, we have this main entry room. I would really want it to be like a really fun wallpaper, something that you wouldn't really want to see in other rooms. Ooh, that's pretty. Is it mostly pink? I feel like the vibes aren't there. Ooh, this one is half pink. I mean, if you squint, it looks mostly pink. So I think I'm going to break the rules for that. You know what? It's fine. I love it. I think this is such a fun wallpaper. I wouldn't really ever use it, so why not? And then for the living room, I kind of want to keep it simple with the living rooms. We could use this again because it is a bit more of a muted pink. It actually matches everything perfectly. And for the kitchen, I kind of just want to use this again. It's so beautiful. And I can also use it in this bathroom too, maybe. Or maybe we can just use this. It makes me want to use it in here though. I'm so torn. I think what we'll do is I'm going to just put this tiling in here anyways. And then maybe we can replace this tiling in here with just something like this. I don't know. I think that's pretty, but I just want to use that tiling. Okay, that's a fun combo. Upstairs, we probably will just wind up using, actually, we'll use a different wallpaper. Why not? I mean, this is a very hot pink, but that's very fun. Or better yet, we can just use this in here. And then in this room, we can do hot pink. And then in this room, we can do maybe a simple paint possibly. Ooh. These might look really good. Oh, I love that. And for the main bedroom up here, I'm kind of torn. This hot pink is so fun, but I would need to find a flooring that goes with it better. I mean, we have this, which is very intense. But we also have this, which is also really fun. It will mean that I need to change this in here because I don't want to match it too much. Maybe we'll just use this then. That looks a lot better. Ooh, I love this combination. Okay, and then the tiling in this bathroom up here, I kind of just want to use these for all the tiling. Oh, but we need something to match this really hot pink tile. Maybe we'll just go with that. Sure. I swapped them around so that this is more of the hot pink room. That's good. And I do need to add a few other little touches. Like I do need to add in some kind of railing upstairs here for this top floor landing. And then we also need to add a railing here as well. Just something like that will do. We've picked out the wallpapers and the flooring, but now we've got to do the ceiling because it's going to be solid pink, y'all. Okay, we can't forget the ceilings. I think just to kind of keep it nice and simple, I may just find one for all of them. I kind of like the idea of using the marble. It seems like a lot, honestly, doesn't it? But hear me out. It's going to look so good. Having a marble ceiling, like this is definitely giving Trixie Mattel vibes. If you haven't seen her house tour, definitely recommend it. It's ridiculously expensive, but honestly, she deserves it, you know? Now that I'm looking at it in some of these rooms, it doesn't look right. Let's just do some craziness here and just match the flooring a little bit more, at least with some of the rooms, because some of the rooms, honestly, I feel like that would work, but these rooms upstairs definitely need a hot pink ceiling. I mean, come on, you can see it from the outside. Like, how neat is that? That's such a statement. Okay, now we've got that done. I'm going to remove all of the lighting that I placed down. And then I'm going to pick out the lighting for this house. This has been a really fun process for me lately. I've talked about it so much, but essentially I've just been picking out the lighting right after wallpapers and floors, and then I can just furnish and not worry about having to pick out lighting. I guess it's just because it's one of the things that I kind of forget about sometimes. All right, solid pink overhead lighting. Thankfully, we do have a pretty good selection here, I can see. I'm going to go with maybe this for this garage room. This is like a bedroom, so I kind of want, ooh, this cloud. Ooh, we'll just put this one down here and we can shrink it maybe. And for this bathroom, I need something kind of small, preferably. We can probably just use this light from Businesses and Hobbies and shrink it down so that it fits better. And then for the main living spaces, well, I think in this room, there's going to be a dining space here and then a living space here. So I want to put 2 lights preferably. Ooh, oh. I like this light, but it does not project a lot of good light on the walls. Ooh, this is a pretty light. This one is from high school years, I believe. And then we need to put one just like right here as well. You know, these lights aren't lighting up the space very well. So we're definitely going to have to supplement them with probably some more lights like lamps and such. The kitchen space, I think I'm just going to go with this light once again. I think I'm going to be using this light throughout the house just because it's pretty simple and it is solid pink. And then for the upstairs rooms, thankfully I have this really fun light for these 2 rooms here. That's so pink, I love it. And then for the bedrooms, I think we'll just use the cloud light. And then for this little bathroom, we'll use this light shrunk down. Okay, nice. And then for wall sconces, I'm just going to put a few. We have this light here, which that's supposed to be pink, but it doesn't really look pink to me. So I'm going to use this light. This is really the only light that we have that is pink. So I'm just going to place these down. I don't know if this is too many lights, but hey, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so now that we have the lighting and the wallpapers and everything, I do want to work on the exterior. I think each house is going to have probably a uniquely shaped kind of backyard just so that they're a little bit different from each other. I don't really want to make this like a porch, but this will be more like a little kind of patio space, something like that for sure. And then we'll fence it off with a hot pink fence if we have one. We do have this pink fence, which is very pretty, honestly. Also, I totally did not intend on wearing pink today, as in like for this video, but alas, here I am. And I'm wearing pink. So I'm going to give them a not super long backyard, something like this perhaps. And then I think I'm going to extend this all the way to the side here. Ooh, I really do like that look. I think adding in a pool is kind of perfect. Just something like maybe like right here on the side. Oh, yes, that's so pretty. And then is there a pink trim? There is. There's a few. We've got a basic pink. We have this marble, which is really pretty. We have this, but it kind of sticks out quite a bit. So I think out of all of them, I might just go with, well, to be fair, I may hide that with some hedges, but that looks so pretty. And we do have matching tiling. I do need to pay attention though, because there are some items in this game that aren't tagged correctly. Like this isn't being tagged as pink, but it most certainly is pink. Do let me know in the comments if I miss anything, because sometimes I do. Is there a pink water? A pink water. That sounds perfect. There is this one. This one isn't pink. It's almost like purpley red, but it looks pink. And I think maybe right over here we'll put some loungers, but I wonder how many times I'm gonna say pink. If you're willing to count them, go right ahead. And I'll just put like a couple of these right here. I think that's really cute. Actually, let's put several. Let's put quite a few, just because I feel like there's going to be quite a few people living in this home. I'm thinking right here we can put this. I know that isn't solid pink though. Ooh, we have this one. I feel like this is perfect for this space right here as well. Just this solid pink little picnic kind of table from Romantic Garden. Ooh, these are so perfect. Oh, and this is actually even better. I guess we can just maybe put them like right here and then use the kind of fence post item, even though these aren't technically pink. It's the lights are pink. Oh, that's so cool. I almost want there to be some kind of pergola out here or like a cover. So maybe let's look at that instead. Ooh, we do have this. Oh, this is going to be perfect, y'all. So I am going to do like a little bit of a pergola moment back here. I'm not sure what else you would call this, but it's basically just going to kind of provide a little bit of coverage, but not completely. And then we can add in the trim as well, just around those. And oh, there's so many columns. We have these really hot pink ones, but those are a little bit too much. These are going to be perfect because they match everything. And should I do like a column somewhere else? Maybe like right here, perhaps? I don't know. I kind of like that. We'll move these down a little bit. Oh, how stinking cute. And I'm kind of torn. I kind of like the idea of leaving these open. Ooh, I love that. I'm going to see if there is like a pink flower that can look good up here. I mean, does it make sense? No, but we're trying to go with as much pink as possible. So like, what are rules? Okay. And you know what? I am going to limit myself to only the plants that we can find under the pink category at the very least. Oh my gosh, we can put this here, just like in between the houses. Oh my goodness, that's actually such a nice little way to kind of frame it off. Maybe back here, it can be open. Oh, that looks so cool, actually. You know what, y'all? I think I might be using this for future builds. I've never really used this like hedge piece before. And it can go like right against this fence without looking weird. Yeah, something like that looks so good. Ooh, can I use this for the entire house or would that be too much? It kind of is too much, but it kind of isn't. I think we're going to use that. That's looking so good. It is going to cover some of the windows, but I'm not mad about that. Ooh, that looks so, so good. I'm thinking right here we should add another one of those fences here. Or better yet, we can use this wall. That looks really good. It matches the railing there. You know, I highly doubt it, of course, but I kind of want to look in the live edit objects and see, yeah, we don't have, unfortunately, a pink car. I know, sad times, but you know, maybe we can just kind of fake it. We can put maybe like a bike right out here. This is so cute. First of all, maybe they store their jet skis in here, which this is technically solid pink. It's not like my favorite shade of pink, but you know what? We'll just say that they keep their boats and jet ski or whatever in here. I wish we could hang up the skis. Is there not something we can hang these on? I guess we're just going to be moving into the garage space. I did notice something. This isn't fully pink. I said it again. And it would kind of clip unless I shrink it down. But like, that's kind of cool. I just wanted to put that out there, but I'm just going to use that. I don't really know what other things to use. Ooh, these botanical wall planters. You could say that's more coral than pink, but hear me out. They look so good. Maybe we'll do something like this. Oh, yes. Ooh, we can put a little tiki sign right here because it's, you know, got a lot of pink on it. And I kind of want to put like some kind of Oh, I was going to be like, we should put a grill. There isn't a grill that's pink, so we can't include it, sadly. Maybe we can just put like a little candle right here or something. Ooh, there's a solid pink one right there. And I put that solid pink candle there. That's so cute. Ooh, and there's like a little flower too to put next to it. There's actually so many pink plants, specifically planters. I could be like, oh, these aren't solid pink because, XYZ, the plants aren't pink. I'm not going to worry about that too much. I think I'll put like these here also. That's honestly really fun. Oh my goodness. These are from Get Together, and they're these little like topiaries. Honestly, that's a vibe. And honestly, I'm thinking, what if we enlarge them? Wait a minute, they actually look good enlarged. I know the planter isn't pink, but the plant itself is pink, so I think that also works too. I think I'll put the bike just like right here so it's not hidden. Okay, all right. And then I guess we can just go in and add a rug outside here for the entrance. Probably going to be either this one or this one. I think that one looks better. We also need some little tables, I guess, in between these. This one's pink. Ooh, it's base game also. And then we'll just use this little candle moment there once again. You know what? I think that that's a pretty well laid out space. I think now we should also go ahead and add some lighting in the pool. We are probably just going to use this basic one. And I'm just going to put it just kind of like around the corners here. Hopefully those are all at the same height. I am the worst at placing lights all at the same height. Okay. And then we do need to add in like some pool ladders and such. Possibly. Unless there isn't one. There probably isn't one. And there isn't. But they don't need those, But they do have some fun little floater thingies, whatever you call them. Loungers. How stinking cool is that? All right. I think that's a fun backyard. And I think this up front, it's minimally kind of decorated, but I don't mind it. Let's go ahead and we'll move on to the interior. Let's start with the living room. I think this couch right here from high school years, chef's kiss. And maybe we can put like a fireplace here. Oh, thank goodness. We do have a pink one. We have a few at least. This one's kind of more of a moment to me. It's a little bit cramped, so I'm thinking we'll just move this window down here, and then I'll put this right here. It's not perfect, but I really like it. And now that I've placed the fireplace down, it being on a carpet is a little bit stressful seeming. I'm just scarred from years of The Sims 1, I guess. So maybe we can go in with a different flooring, or maybe we're just gonna have to cross our fingers. We're gonna have to cross our fingers because there's no other flooring. So maybe there's a rug or something we can put under this and be like, oh, that's stone. That's probably asking for trouble, but it's fine. Okay, after some thought, we're gonna sacrifice the fireplace. I know, it's just, it's too risky. This is a cute coffee table, very simple. This one though, ooh, this one's even better. And then for a rug, I kind of can't help but use this one. It is so pretty. And then for a dining space here, let's see. I'm just getting the basic furniture placed down and then we'll decorate around it. So the most pink table that I can really go with is maybe this one. Some of these I don't consider pink. Like that I know is technically pink, but that looks purple to me. But who am I to say? I think we'll just use this chair right here from the base game. That is honestly so pretty. Oh my gosh, yes. And then honestly, let's change the wall. I think that's what's making it seem really dingy in here. Should we dare make this a solid pink room like this? Or should we use this? I don't know. I feel like that looks really nice. I like the texture. And then we do need like a little wall kind of art situation. This is pretty. This is going to be the other exception besides the landscaping because wall art is a little bit tricky. So it's got to mostly be pink still, but if it isn't like solid pink, it's not the problem. It's not the end of the world. Oh, I just hate the lighting. That's my biggest issue in here. So I'm thinking maybe we'll use another light and shrink it like all the way down, which probably will be this basic kids light. And I'm just going to shrink it all the way down and maybe like layer it over some of these lights. That actually helped a lot. I'm here for that. And you know what? Maybe we should do like an accent wall in here since it's like a feature wall. Would this look good? It's not mostly pink though. Should we do a bit of gingham? Ooh, maybe we should just do a accent wall of this hot pink. I don't know. It's kind of fun. I'm going to move this rug back a little bit, I think. And then we'll use, oh, hold the phone. We're not using these ugly lights in here. If we were using that hot pink wall, we're using this hot pink light. Okay. That is so pretty. And then we'll just have to pick out another rug for under the table here. Maybe this one. Yeah. And then a little bit of a centerpiece on this table would be really nice. Ooh, that's kind of perfect right there. Do we have any bookshelves or anything that I can put on either side? I don't know if these are going to be exactly accessible, but I think it's going to look good regardless. This is technically mostly pink. The base of it is not pink, but I don't know. It looks really good. Also, it is very cramped in here, isn't it? It's almost too cramped. Maybe after all, I'm going to make the kitchen a tile smaller. If the dining space is going to be in here, then the kitchen doesn't need to be any bigger. So that is so much better. And I think for this back wall, we do need a different piece of art. Probably this one. Can't really see it though. Oh, this one would be really, really fun. It's got a lot of pink on it, so I think it's going to do. And then we obviously need some curtains for in here. Out of all of the curtains, this seems to be really nice. Ooh, I quite like the way that looks. It's a nice sheer pattern, whatever you want to call it. We do need like a little accent chair in here or something. Oh, this is really cute. I've never really used that before either. That fits there very nicely. And then a nice TV setup would be good too. I need some kind of table that is pink. Oh my goodness, yes. Again, never used that really before either. Maybe I have, but it's been a while if I have. Oh, we may have to get rid of this window after all because the TV. I think we'll use probably this one because it actually has pink on it. And ooh, we have a Super Dream Cube that's pink. Oh, how fun. We'll do this little llama here. Do we have like a little bit of like a candle situation? Hopefully. We do have this one, but this one also, that is not pink. The candles are pink, but I don't count that. Ooh, something like this is cute. Very simple. Ooh, more candles right here. And also maybe just some decor. Ooh, this little book right here is perfect. Oh, and we do have to put pillows in here too. We can use this base game pillow. There's also a pillow from Modern Luxe as well. That is basically the same pillow, but it has a nice variety of patterns on it. I'm going to put another one on this side, I think. How cute is that? We'll put this like yoga mat situation here maybe. I don't know. That seems like a horrible place, but maybe this is where they do their yoga. I kind of want to put this candle here and put these there. I feel like that looks better. We could probably also put something under there too. What if these are purely going to be decor at this point, but what if we just put some little poofs or some cushions or something under there? Something that actually looks pink. Out of all of them, this one is not pink. That doesn't look pink to me. That is like a peach color. So maybe we'll go with this even though there is a yellow cushion underneath it. I think it's a pass. Ooh, there's also this little poof here. It is not marked as being pink, I don't think. That rhymed. Okay, that's kind of fun, kind of quirky. I think I'll put another bit of wall art right there. Ooh, it would be really cute to put like some heating in here. Oh, that's so perfect. Ooh, another item that I think would look honestly so fun, and hopefully it comes in pink. Oh, it's technically not pink because there's some purple on it. That's such a shame. But we're not doing a purple house, so I'm just gonna let myself do that. That looks so fun there. All right, living room is pretty much done. I'm keeping it fairly minimal. Not gonna do any more. Let's work on this lovely kitchen here. Oh yeah, we have plenty of room for the kitchen. So I think I'm just gonna go in with, of course, this refrigerator here. It's just so fun. Ooh, we are so limited on countertops. This is not pink. Tell me in what world that this is pink. Tell me. Who said this is pink? None of these are pink. Okay, we literally have these right here, and that's it. Even this, I wouldn't even say is really that pink. It's mostly red, really, but it's the closest that they could say is pink, I guess. So we're just going to use the countertops from the Country Kitchen Kit. Even though technically the countertop itself is white, it's the only pink countertop there really is. Unless I'm wrong. I could easily be very much so wrong. Because at the end of the day, sometimes these are not, I guess, tagged properly. We do have pink ones. It's these. I mean, I don't really love them. And honestly, they don't really, they are pink, but they don't match the rest of the house as well. So I think I am just going to go with these instead. All right. And then we do need a little sink. We do have this one. We also have that. That's pink. That's cute. And then we do need a stove here. Ooh, I like this one. That one's really pretty. From Growing Together, yes. And then for the cabinets, I'll just put these around here. I think that looks cute. I know that's kind of ridiculous to be putting those everywhere like that, but hey, I think that looks really, really cute nonetheless. Is there like any other? Yes, there is. We can put in like a rice or like a pressure cooker. I mean, that is almost not pink to me, but I think that they look good. Is there any like wall lights or anything we can put underneath the cabinets possibly to brighten it up? Oh, these are kind of fun. Oh, how fun is that? There's a white version too. Maybe we can just like do something like this. Ooh, you know what? Sometimes limitation is the key to creativity. And you know what? This is what we're doing today. I'm just going to kind of connect these to where it's like one big fixture kind of around the kitchen. You know what? It's kind of nice. It's kind of pretty. Also, little update for you all. Where I'm living right now, it is snowing. And mind you, it is November 10th on the day that I'm recording this. That's just wild to me that it's snowing. Like, I can't believe it. It's snowing. Ooh, there's a little bulletin kind of, what is this? A little kind of bulletin board for the family, maybe. I think that would be really cute in here. Ooh, a pink phone. We have to put a pink phone. Got to move this light somewhere too. Ooh, these are so cute. Wait a minute. These aren't in the curtains category, but they're like wall decor. I've never honestly seen this swatch before. They look so cute. They're honestly perfect for these windows. How adorable is that? And then I can just throw in a rug in here. I think that's honestly such a funky rug. Ooh, this one is even better. These are really for clubs in get together, but hey, that's cute. I've never used it before. I think I'll put these maybe like right here and just put this in the middle. I think that's pretty simple and straightforward. We can maybe add in a few other little decor items, but again, there's not really going to be a whole lot, I don't think. We'll put that sage bowl there, I guess. Ooh, these are cute little, I don't know, little vases, little pottery. Ooh, this tea set would be super cute here somewhere. I'm pretty sure there's a version of that without the base. Ooh, this pot. Oh, it's so pretty. We'll put it on the back of the stove there. And honestly, I think that's all I'm going to add. There's not really a lot. Now, I'm going to go ahead and furnish this bathroom. I'm torn. Do I want to use this toilet or do I want to use this toilet? I think this one looks more pink to me. So they're essentially all going to have the same items. So that's why I'm not going to record every single one of them. And also, it doesn't look like the sink selection is the best. I'm probably just going to use this one since it has a pink base. And then for the shower, we actually have some good selection here. This isn't not pink, but it's leaning to purple. And this one is more coral, which I guess is technically a pink. It does look really good though. Maybe I'll go with that. We'll just scooch this toilet down a little bit just so we know that everything is functional. Oh, thank goodness we have toilet paper. It's going to be on the back of the toilet, but at least they have toilet paper. We can put in like a little like pink towel right here. Ooh, this mirror is perfect. And then we'll add in a nice towel on the wall here. I'm thinking we'll just use this one. That one's perfect. And then we need a little rug in here too. Oh, this is cute. Oh my gosh. I've never really used that, but I think it's adorable. And we of course have to have curtains. We can't not have curtains in a bathroom. I'm thinking, let's see, out of all of these curtains, honestly, I low-key just want to use these shades. I don't know if this is going to look good if I like use move objects to kind of double them up and put two together. It almost is not that great looking, but at the same time, I like it actually. Let's work on this entry room here. Now, first and foremost, we do need a hallway table. This is pink, but not quite. I think out of all of them, it's either this one, which is kind of perfect, or this one. I think we're going with this one. It's very pink, very girly pop, very trendy too. And I think we can add some candles in here. Ooh, these are pink. Oh my gosh, I'm saying pink so much. I'm so sorry, which is understandable because it's a video where I'm building a solid pink house. Ooh, this looks funky right here. I don't know why. I just like it. I think maybe like a nice like lamp or a plant right here in the middle would look great. Ooh, this would look really good right here in the corner. That's kind of neat. This is really cute right here. What is this? It's a little bonsai tree and it's pink. Oh, and we need a little entry rug here. Probably this one. What would go here? Maybe just some wall art. Ooh, I just realized, what if we put this in the kitchen? That's so cute. I've never used that. Maybe we can put this here instead, and then this can go in the kitchen. Oh, how stinking cute. Actually, I kind of like two of them being there. And let's see, what other art do we have? This could probably go right here. I think that's nice. Okay, cool. I like that. I think I'm just going to leave that the way it is. All right, first floor. Well, main floor is complete. Honestly, this is such a vibe. 10 out of 10. Let's go ahead and we'll work on downstairs really quickly. So this right here is going to be probably a teen's bedroom. So, oh yes, pastel pop, girly pop. You're so working well today. I know that there's probably other beds that are more pink, but I can use those upstairs. This one is honestly too cute to not use. And for the side table, I think I'm gonna use maybe this one. That's really fun. I'm also gonna go ahead and add in a better light. This one's like, it doesn't really look pink, but it is. It's just, it's so lit up, it's kind of hard to tell. Or do we want to use this one? I mean, is that pink? That's more red than pink. Oh, the salt lamp. How perfect. And then maybe we can also put a little candle right here too. Ah, love it. We do need a dresser in here. We have a nice variety. That's kind of nice. I'm thinking for this room, maybe something more like this, just like a softer kind of shade, and then a nice little desk area as well. Oh, this one's really pretty. I have not really gotten the chance to use it, so I'm gonna do it. Why not? I don't know if I love the placement. Maybe we can move this window down and maybe we can just put it like right here. Ooh, I don't like that placement either. Maybe we should do it like this instead. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, we're just gonna put it here. Oh, why not? And then, oh, there's a chair. That's perfect. Oh, the heart chair. Oh, that's so cute. And then the computers. Oh, we have such a nice selection. I'm going to go with that one. That's honestly, that's kind of iconic. And then let's see. We need like a little officey lamp if possible. Oh, this is kind of fun. I like that a lot. Not really an officey lamp, but I think it's really cute. Ooh, maybe it's just some of these like little containers down here. Ooh, this little freezer bunny stuffy. What was I trying to call it there? I don't like that I can't get it up here. That's so annoying. So we get our handy dandy little red shelf tool right here, put it up here, and then just blorp. There we go. And then we'll just put some other random things up here. Doesn't even need to make sense. Not really. Ooh, this is perfect actually for up here. And some magazines maybe. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's fine. Let's put like a little robe hanging up on the back of the door there. That would look cute. Ooh, this little toaster clock is so cute. And honestly, we should probably go in with like another accent wall or something, just because it is very dark in here. I kind of like the idea of using this kind of mix up, mash up, whatever instead. That brightened it up just a little bit. Ooh, this rug. Oh, it's just such a good rug. I used it upstairs, but we also have this, which I think would be really fun. Wait a minute. Oh my God, it's like perfectly fitting in this room too. I low-key just want to use that. That's so fun. And then we can go in with some wall art too. Thankfully, we have a little bit more to go with because this is a bedroom, so we can just put kind of anything. These posters from werewolves are honestly so perfect. Just kind of throw in some random things around. Ooh, this is kind of fun there. I'm trying to think if there's anything that is like a skill building or an activity or something that is pink here. It looks like out of everything, there's really only like a couple things. There is a guitar. It's not really mostly pink, but it's pink. So I'm going with it. And then there is like a knitting basket that I can put back here. Sure. And maybe like a bookshelf can go here in the corner. Ooh, I do really like that, but I think it's too big for the space. I think I'll just use this. That's kind of nice. And then we can just fill the rest of the space with curtains. Ugh, I wish that these looked so bright like they do in this image, but it's just so dark. So we'll just use these curtains from the base game. Can't go wrong with these trusty curtains. However, I'm going to have to do some finessing with this space up here. Because you know me, I have a big pet peeve. I don't like curtains kind of clipping into items. So we'll just do something like this perhaps. I don't know. It ain't perfect, but I think it's really cute. Ooh, this item here is perfect for in here because it's going to add a bunch of clutter. Ah, perfect. All right. And now for the downstairs bathroom. I'm just going to go ahead and zone out and do this real quick, and then I'll meet back with you in a moment. Okay. That was pretty quick and easy. I thought I would show you picking out the rug at the very least. Something like this one. Oh, how perfect is that? All right, the first floor is done. Oh, I wish I could add more things in here, but I just don't know what to add. I just threw in some random decor down here. Also, I forgot about this little fan. We should put this in here too. I mean, that's not really pink, but it's okay. Yeah, I just threw in some random junk down there just to fill it up. But let's move on to the last floor. I'm honestly really excited for this space, especially this main bathroom or main bedroom here, because it's hot pink, y'all. It's hot pink. Oh no, I'm worried. This is pink, but it doesn't. I mean, it does work with this space, I think, pretty well. I think I'm going to have to put the bed right here, though. I didn't really think through the layout up here. Actually, it's going to look fine here. It's just going to be a little bit of a bad vibe. Honestly, no. We need to put the bed right here, because you cannot have a bed right here with a door going into the bed directly, at least the side of the bed. If it's going to the foot of the bed, it's not as bad. I'm sure you all know who I'm talking about. But he's that one guy on like TikTok and YouTube Shorts and all that, where he talks about feng shui. You know who I'm talking about. Love him. Honestly, genius. We'll use these funky little side tables here. Ooh, we have these lamps. Very cute. And then we can put a dresser just like right here against the wall. Something funky. Ooh, there's this. Ooh, there's this one. Honestly, there's not very many. This one, honestly, I feel like is going to work the best for us. Technically, your Sims only need half a tile to move, so this should be fine. If not, I'll just delete it and put the, just like that really plain one. We'll put some of these funky chairs in here too. How cute. I never use these just because they're not really like the style that I go for, but with this completely pink vibe, kind of is perfect. Ooh, we can put this here too as like a little table in the middle. And then let's see, I definitely want to put a lamp, but I definitely want there to be some candles. Oh my God, that's perfect. Yes. And I think we just need like a little bit of a wall art in here just to kind of round it out. Ooh, we're getting slim on the amount of art that we can use. So I think I'm just going to put maybe like this here. We do need a mirror too. Ooh, this is a funky mirror. It's technically pink. Wait, really? Is that a pink swatch? It is a pink swatch. Cool. And ooh, a clock would look really nice right here. Maybe another clock, like one of these like alarm clocks can go right there. How cute. Oh my gosh, y'all. I just looked out my window and the snow is really accumulating. Like some of y'all might be laughing at me, but like I'm like kind of shocked. It's so early in the year for it to be snowing here where I'm from. I'm gonna put a penguin TV in here. Is that really a pink swatch? That's more red. But if we squint, it looks pink. So I'm gonna put that there because I just think that would be really cute. Honestly, I kind of am living for this bedroom. Not gonna lie. And I think it would be really fun for the sim to be here, just to be a sim who's really just trying to not let their childhood go, or they're not letting their age kind of, I guess, dictate what they really like. So honestly, good on them. Curtains though. I don't know what curtains to use. I feel like I just used these already, but we have limited choices. So I did say we were probably going to be using the same things throughout the house, but these are just so nice. And honestly, they're so good for the bay window there. However, they don't look so good here because they're clipping with the bed. So maybe I'll just see something like this. That's really cute. All right. I think that's a pretty good little bedroom. It's a little cramped, but I love it. Now we have one of the other kids' bedrooms. This is cute. Oh, but this is even cuter. I love how plain this one is. Maybe this one is like really into like simple vibes, and this one's into more of a eclectic vibe. I'll just put this little nightstand here. I know that these aren't mostly pink, but there really isn't that much of a choice. I mean, this, see, that's not mostly pink because that's got purple on it. Ooh, there's this one. There is these, but I hate these beds. Like, that isn't pink. That's peach. It's more orange than anything. So yeah, I'm just going to go with that bed. And for the rug in here, I really want something. Ooh, like this one's kind of pretty. It's not the same shade of pink, but I'm willing to say that that's pink. And then we'll give them a little desk. Maybe just like a little one like this one. Oh, how cute is that? And then we do need to give them a dresser too. Oh, I wish we had a dresser that was like one tile wide. Wait a minute, that kind of works. Oh, this one works better. Yeah, we'll use this one. Oh, that's a nice little matchup. And then we'll give them maybe this like little tablet situation. Honestly, that's so cute. And then an office, well, not an office chair, a desk chair would be good here. probably, let's just do this one. That's kind of cute. Is there anything in here for kids? I mean, obviously there's going to be some stuff that's pink, like the unicorn. Oh, better yet, let's put this one. He's so cute. Oh, there's like the dinosaurs, and there's some, well, the blocks aren't really going to be that great. Oh, there's another little dragon right there. How cute. Oh, and we'll definitely give them a little nightlight too. Maybe this lamp. Oh, that's such a fun lamp. That lights it up really nicely in here too. And then for a proper bedside lamp, oh, I like this one. That one's cute. It matches this whole setup here. And then for some wall art, oh, there's so many cute things. I love this like heart kind of moment here. That's adorable, actually. I think that would be kind of a fun little decal to put like kind of all over the room. Let's see, what other things? Oh, well, yeah, we can put these here too. Just like a little moment of those. I love that. Ooh, and these little freezer bunnies here. And then I guess this little Teen Idol poster. And then for the curtains, I'm probably just gonna use, ooh, this one. I don't know. This one seems plain, but it's a little quirky in here too. But I really like this room. Okay, it's coming through. I want to put a little ducky in here too, because why not? Okay, really like that room. This one, I don't know. I'm not really sure who is living in these rooms, honestly, y'all. It's just like, you know, what am I going to do? What kind of style, what kind of vibe, what kind of character is in here? Oh, this is perfect. I mean, technically I probably should have used that in here as well, but it's fine. I think we'll put their bed like right over here. I'm thinking we'll also change the carpets and stuff because I kind of really want to use this again. It just matches the bed really well. And for the wall, I'm guessing, ooh, that's kind of funky. I'm guessing we can just do maybe like an accent wall or two. And then maybe like on these other walls, we can do something else. Ooh, maybe we can just do the same thing again. Sure, why not? I like that a lot. All right, and then we do need like a little side table right here. Probably something. Ooh, that's so cute. Yeah, this can be probably for maybe like a pre-teens room or maybe just another teen room, which is why I'm just going off of vibes. Ooh, these little keys with the sunglasses, maybe they're a little bit of an older teen too. Or maybe they just have like a bike or something, who knows? Ooh, this little pile of like laundry here. I don't know, I kind of just want to throw random things around at this point. We'll put them a nice desk in here. That one matches the bed really nicely. And then we'll give them like a little laptop or something. Ooh, this one's even better. And then a matching chair as well. Maybe we can like put these throughout the room. Just do kind of like a fun pattern. Oh, that's nice. That kind of helps those colors kind of work together better. Some little knitting things. Maybe they're just really into knitting. I don't want to put another guitar, but maybe both of the girls or whoever's in these rooms, oh, it gotta be girls, I know what I'm saying, but maybe they both are into music. Maybe they're in a band. We also need to add a dresser up here too. Probably gonna be this one again because it just fits so well. And then I'm gonna give them some curtains. Probably gonna just be the same ones I've been using. Well, then again, we do have these sheer ones, which are really pretty and do kind of match this vibe pretty well. And then right here, we do need to kind of clutter up their desk a little bit. Ooh, this like simple lamp, honestly, is kind of cute. I mean, I think that those are kind of silly looking, but I don't know, in this context, it looks good. Pencil cup, water bottle, tissues, just kind of normal random things here. Ooh, there's little shoes that are pink. Oh, I'm putting them over there. We need little books. Oh, and this little llama. That's perfect. And we'll just go in with random things. Honestly, at this point, y'all, it's going to be hard to do anything that is like, you know, good looking, I guess. I kind of like this though. It's not really fully pink, but I'm gonna count it. Ooh, and this like tree thing, would it be cute somewhere maybe? Oh, and the void critters too. We'll put a couple up there as well. And then maybe like this little poster. Maybe they like void critters too, who knows? Sure, that's a fun bedroom. And then we just have this little bathroom right here as well. I'm actually gonna put this in here, even though there is green on it. I think that it kind of counts, it's kind of cute. And they're just gonna get a regular shower in this bathroom just because it's the layout isn't really the best for anything else. Give them like a little rug right there. Give them a couple towels in here. Ooh, and let's put some robes on either door, and we'll give them a little hand towel as well. We'll do this one. I've used the same mirror for all of them, so let's use a different one. Oh, this one's so fun, but I'm thinking, oh gosh, none of these are right. Okay. we're just going to use the one we used before. Something like that will do. Can I put like other little decorative items on this? We can. Okay, cool. All right. I like that little space. Let's add in some window coverings or curtains, if you will. I'm thinking I'm just going to use these from the base game and just shrink them down because I don't really have anything else that fits this space very well. All right. And then we do have one more bathroom. I think we can, let's experiment. This one kind of is more pink. Oh, that's so cute. And I wanted to add a bathtub in this one. Ooh, that's a vibe. If we got this with City Living, why didn't they do a matching toilet, I wonder? Because they make a lot of toilets in this game, but sometimes they just don't do ones in certain colors, but it's fine. Give them some toothpaste and toothbrush here. A little thing of Epsom salt there. We need a different mirror, probably that one. It's very small, but hey. Ooh, there's a little medicine cabinet we can put above the toilet there. A nice rug here. Let's see, maybe this one. That one's very funky. Oh, I love this bathroom, to be honest, because with this window, it's kind of a vibe. And then maybe we can just put their towel like hanging like right above this or something. I don't know. But then the last room is going to be this kind of upper landing room, kind of a boring room to end on, but you know what? It's okay. Ooh, we can maybe put like a couple of these up here. I kind of want to put this up here too, just for silliness. And then maybe like this here somewhere. I don't know. I'm surprised I didn't use this in other rooms. And then is there any other like random nonsense that could go up here? Ooh, this bookshelf kind of works. Ooh, this bookshelf. That's perfect. It's a nice bit of decor too. And let's just add a little rug like right here maybe. And maybe another one right here too. Why not? How ridiculous, but how cute. All right, let's just go through and see if there's any other things we can add. I definitely want to add some kind of like awning right here and a light. Let's see. I definitely know that there's one that will work. Yes, this is so stinking cute. And then we can add in some lighting here too. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to say that these are pink. Sure. And I'm wondering if there's anything else we can do to this house to really kind of make it more unique. I definitely want to maybe raise the pitch of this roof here. I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit ridiculous, isn't it? I think that's really cute. And maybe we can just do like some columns or something somewhere. There are these columns that came with the base game that would look really, really nice on either side maybe, but the trim isn't really working with us. We do have these shutters. Now they're from the Horse Ranch pack, but to be honest, they don't look bad. So I think I'm going to add these to all of like the windows for some decor, just because this house does look a little bit plain. And I think we can also add maybe some like awnings and stuff too. Okay, that's so cute. Oops, I missed one right here. And I'm thinking maybe we can add these to all the windows too. Oh, that's actually so perfect. Should I add them to the ones that are down here? I don't know. I feel like I kind of have to. All right. That added a lot of detailing, honestly. That makes the house look a lot better. Ooh, this is a fun item. I mean, it doesn't really fit the best, but that does add a little bit of something up here. Just enough to kind of add a little bit of detail. I like it. And then I am going to add these like little kind of spiky bits. I think that would be perfect there. One more thing I would like to add is this little planter box here. That's so perfect for the windows because it is like a hot pink. That way it, you know, kind of adds a little bit more to the like color scheme. And I don't think I'm going to put them in these because it's kind of hard to see them anyways, but we will put them like out front as well. But I think that is it, y'all. What do you think? It's very, very pink. Let me go ahead and I'll give you a little tour. Through the front door is this room here. Pretty simple little entryway. It's very patterned. We have a nice hot pink living room and dining space. I really like this little vibe. A very quirky, eclectic looking kitchen, but honestly, it's kind of fun. I really like the little string light kind of situation. It really adds something to the room. And then we have the main floor bathroom here as well. And downstairs, we have this kind of teenage bedroom. I really like that bed, honestly. I haven't really gotten the chance to use it. We have like a little garage space. It's just kind of there. Another bathroom on the bottom floor. I kind of like this one a lot because it's more for the teenager. And then if we head upstairs to the top floor, then we have this landing area here We have the main parents' bathroom, very hot pink. I am in love with it. Then we have the bedroom. I'm kind of obsessed with that bay window. I love it so, so much. Here is one of the kids' bedrooms upstairs. Very cute. Kind of simple, but cute. And then this one's a little bit more eclectic. I'm kind of into it. And then we have the bathroom for those kids as well. A little softer, but I think it's really cute. I'm going to say cute so many times in this tour, apparently. And then moving outside, we have a very fun outdoor area. I like it. Say hello. She's blinking. Girl's on point with her lashes. And then I will give you an overview of the floor plan. Here is the top floor. Then here is the main living space. And then here is the downstairs area as well. And that's the build. So if you all enjoyed this video, do let me know in the comments down below. The next build will be red. I just want to say a big, big thank you to my YouTube members, the Lavender Buds. Thank you so, so much for your support. If you would like to become a YouTube member, you'll get early access to my videos as well as access to members only content. And your name will be scrolling on the screen right now. But that is pretty much it. Thank you all so, so very much for watching. I'm really hoping that this was a fun build to do. I'm going to try to start doing more kind of challengey kind of builds going forward. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you all so, so very much for watching. Don't forget to plant lavender for luck. Bye, y'all. Also, if I've already done the red build, it is on the screen right now. Go ahead, go click it, watch it. Thanks so much.